Hi, my name is Daniel Kim. They call me the Benchmaster. So number one always is work on your scapular retraction. So you need to be able to practice not bending the elbows like this, but elbows straight, and then being able to get the upper back retracted. And the shoulders should be like this. So not like this, like this. So to do that, you get on the bench, choose a very light weight, something you can do easily, like 20 times even. Then set up. Just set up, try to do a little bit of an arch if you know how to. The bigger your arch, the better. So this is very flat back. Arching, I like to put my feet up first. Then I like to put the weight on the back, upper back, like here. Then I push, grab the bar. I do a pretty wide grip. And then feet down, one by one. Keep the arch, hips in the air, take a big breath and unrack. So again, very lightweight, take it out. And then in this position, this is how you should practice. So take a big breath, then put your hips in the air. So big breath, hips up, keep it up purposely, and practice scapular retraction. So elbows, don't bend them, should be fully locked. Practice doing this. Out, in. Out, in, out, in, out, in. And then when you're done practicing with that, you can put your butt down. And then when the shoulders are back, then practice a few reps. But look at this, don't do this. Don't press and then let your shoulder come out. Hips in the air again, scapular retraction. Keep your scapula back. So even when you're pressing, squeezing the shoulder blades back the whole time. So not like this, but more like starting here, like that, and that. One thing you should practice is the Larson press. So Larson press, people also call it the leg up bench or the no feet bench. It's all the same thing. I'll demonstrate. Make sure you set up the normal way you would for a bench. And now this is the difference. You take your breath, then you put your legs up. So here, I put my feet like this. This is okay too, but this is better because you have to use more balance then. But notice my shoulders are still back and my arch is still there. So this is the Larson press. The reason I do the Larson press is it helps you fix your imbalance. So, if one arm or chest is stronger than the other, this will really show it because you have to focus on the balance. Another reason is it takes out the leg drive. So it's just pure chest and tricep power. You feel a really big pump. And I would mix in the pause with it as well. So don't just do touch and go. Pause, it really will blow up your chest, give you a lot more power from here to here. Third tip is make sure your grip is in the proper place. So I'll show first. I notice in Korea, a lot of people do very narrow grip. So there's nothing wrong with a very narrow grip, but I would say if you want to increase your bench press, you should look at this line called the power line. And I do the maximum, which is index finger covering the power line. I'm not saying you have to do that, but I would say some people are benching like over here or here. I would say try to widen your grip so at least your ring finger or middle finger, little by little. Don't do it suddenly overnight. So maybe start with your pinky, then this and this. And then of course eventually if you can, if you're good at the scapular retraction, as I showed you before, then you could do the maximum grip. All right, then you can't just grab the bar. You can't just grab it and make a fist. You have to have a little bit of internal rotation. So this is external rotation, this is internal rotation. So when you grab the bar, if I did external, it would go like this. This is not a safe position. But if you do internal, it'll go a little bit more like this. You don't have to go all the way like this, but just a little bit internal rotation. Right? And it'll actually be a stronger position because in that position, you don't have to tuck your elbows like this. You could actually flare your elbow just a little bit like this and use much more chest power. So in order to do that, then in your head, think bend the bar like this. So bend it this way. So grab it as tight as you can and then bend it. All right? And then I'll show you what the internal rotation looks like. So in my mind, as the bar is coming down to my chest, I'm trying to bend the bar internally. So I'm bending. Look at my elbows. Now, if you don't bend the bar internally, your elbows will look more like this. This is a weaker position. You see, my elbows are very tucked in. So if I just pretend there's a bar in my hand, so I'm gonna go even here first. I'll bend the bar like this. Also, you gotta pull, so you gotta bend it, pull it towards you, so your shoulders go back. Then you unrack, and over here in your mind, you should be thinking, I wanna do this to the bar. Of course you can't because it's metal, but in your mind, you should go on the way down. So don't do this, do this on the way down.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 마흔.